The whole Kardashian Jenner clan are an object of obsession for many people, and many wonder what they are up to almost all the time. At one point in time, the main person viewed in the family was Kim Kardashian, but the rise of Kylie Jenner gave people a new person to fawn over and observe, and that has been a lot more interesting in recent years as Kylie has gone and done many things that have been eye-opening to say the least. And now, some people think she might be having another child soon, so allow us to show you 4 signs and counter signs that Kylie Jenner is pregnant again. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. Sign number 1. Ready for another relationship. To start, we need to focus on the question of her relationship status, because it's a bit more tense than you might remember in that department. If you recall, her first child, Stormi, was born via a relationship with rapper Travis Scott. It didn't exactly go as planned in many factors, as we'll show later, but the fact is that they were close enough to go and have a relationship that resulted in their daughter, and yet now they are not together. In fact, Travis Scott is dating Megan Thee Stallion, another rapper, and Kylie has made it clear on social media that she's not exactly happy about this, including making a now deleted post where she tries to entice him to come over. Some will likely view this as a jealousy kind of thing. Knowing Kylie, she likely wants to make sure that no one but her gets her man, or in this case, her baby daddy, which is something she has made clear in the past to others too. Because of this, her pregnancy may rely on what happens next in her relationship mindset, whether it be getting back with Scott or getting a new man to prove a point. Number 7. Counterpoint number 1. She doesn't look pregnant at all. This one is arguably the biggest counterpoint that we'll be mentioning, because if Kylie Jenner is pregnant, she doesn't look like it. True, being pregnant doesn't show itself until a few months in, but given the timeline of her being single, it would have shown if it happened recently. In recent weeks, Kylie has gone and shown off her body in various ways, including showing off pictures of her in a very skin-tight and very revealing bathing suit. There was nothing odd about the shoot itself, but if she was pregnant, someone would have noticed something different about her, even if it was faint. Plus, there would have been articles with her with another guy, because people love Kardashian-Jenner relationship drama. True, the pregnancy could have happened very recently, and thus she's still not showing anything, but we highly doubt it. Number 6. Sign number 2. Motherhood. While the birth of Stormi was very much unexpected and not planned, she honestly has made the most of it. She's not only been there for Stormi, she's almost reveled in being a mom. You can find all sorts of pictures and videos of the two being together, and when you look at all the things that the two have done together, you see that she's not doing anything halfway. Just look at the birthday party she threw for Stormi. They were more like galas and extravaganzas than just a regular party. She also loves to shower Stormi with Christmas gifts, like a $2 million ring. No joke. Kylie obviously loves the feeling of being a mother, not unlike some of her sisters, and thus her wanting to go and have a child to have a little playmate for Stormi definitely is not out of the question. Number 5. Counterpoint number 2. Past mistakes. Kylie may have Stormi and she may love being a parent right now, but that doesn't mean this was the plan that she had for her life. She got pregnant via Travis at the age of 20, way younger than most people aim for when they decide to have children. It was very much an accidental pregnancy, which backfired on the two. Their relationship, as it turned out, wasn't exactly a true love kind of thing. In fact, you could very much make the case that their relationship was nothing more than a heat and physical attraction. After Kylie got pregnant, the two went and tried to make sure that they were ready for parenthood and truly connected to one another. But after going on vacation to try to rekindle the magic, they found there was no magic to rekindle at all. They admitted that the love was gone. So why does this matter in the scope of Kylie maybe getting pregnant again? She doesn't want the stress, she doesn't want to go through a situation like what happened with Travis again, where she's into them, they get her pregnant, and then they're gone. She'll want to go and make sure that this is the right way so that she isn't left holding the bag for the most part, or in this case, the baby. Number 4. Sign number 3. Family pressure. One thing that absolutely motivates Kylie to do various things is her family, not the least of which is her overbearing mother, who almost tries to interfere with her daughter's lives, Kris Jenner. Why do you think their TV show lasted as long as it did? Kris did everything she could to keep it going. Anyway, there is little doubt that when Kylie got pregnant, it was not just a big deal for the family, but for the media world, as they went and tried to overanalyze everything to do with the situation. With that long-running TV show ending this year, it might just be that various family members are looking for ways to stay in the spotlight. And what would draw more eyes to them than their youngest member being pregnant again, especially given the overwhelming love that many have for Kylie and Stormi? Harsh? Sure, but it's not out of the realm of possibility when you consider the Kardashian-Jenner clan's past actions. This is the family that featured one of their kin, Kim K, going and having a big relationship with Kris Humphries, marrying him in a grand fashion, and then filing for divorce 72 days later. This is a family that features a mom that constantly has plastic surgery just so she can continue to look young, and even does racy photo shoots to try and enforce the fact. Or had Kylie overstate how much money she was actually making in her cosmetic company so that she could say she was a self-made billionaire, or to get exposed on as not being close to that successful? Plus, 2021 has already not been kind to this family because of the divorce rumors of Kim and Kanye and the hoax scandal with Kanye that almost broke the internet. Kylie being pregnant again would be a positive wave of media for the family. Number 3. Counterpoint number 3, she's not ready to be a mom again. If you look at her recent acts over the last year or so, Kylie still needs to grow up in significant ways, as we'll now spell out for you. Not sure she'll try and paint herself as being a role model or a woman who has been successful in life and in business, but as we just noted, her family is anything but mature, and that immaturity absolutely passed on to Kylie. If you don't believe us in the immaturity factor, take a look at some of the things we mentioned earlier. Upon hearing that her baby daddy was dating someone else, she tried to lure him back via a post on social media. Or how about how she spoils Stormy rotten despite the fact she's not even 3 years old? Let's look at her social circle, which is basically a revolving door of friends and she uses and then burns when they break her rules, or she has no use for them anymore. Is that the kind of person you want raising a kid? We don't think so. She has some growing up to do, that is a fact. Perhaps she realizes that and doesn't want to get pregnant again. But that would take some serious self-reflection, and we doubt that she does that too often. Number 2, sign number 4, she might really want it. Going beyond all the base points and platitudes, it might just be the case that Kylie wants to have another kid. Some people like having just one kid, others want a whole family. They want to have a whole house full of kids. And ironically, that's what Kylie grew up with. The Kardashian-Jenner clan is rather large, and that family was all around Kylie throughout her life. Perhaps she wants that for Stormy in a way. Whether she'll try and get pregnant soon to fulfill that desire is up in the air, but it's up to Kylie in many ways to say how many kids she is hoping for. Number 1, counterpoint number 4, status. Finally, there's the simple fact that Kylie's single. Remember, her last relationship on a major scale was with Travis Scott, and it's unclear if she's over him yet or not. She hasn't been spotted with anyone recently outside of family, so if she's not with anyone right now, there is very little chance that a child is on the way, even accidentally. And given the paparazzi's love of Kylie, they would have spotted it if she was getting cozy with someone else, don't you think? So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Kylie Jenner and the various signs and counter signs that she might be pregnant again? Or might just be regular old Kylie? Do you think she wants to have another kid? If so, do you think she'll wait until she has a stable relationship so that the father really is in their child's life 100% of the time? What do you think is going to happen next with Kylie? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.